ourselves, our world, our toys.
I got myself a new camera. I gotta get some back history. So the first camera that I got was this one right here. And I really liked this one because it had a remote with it, and I didn't realize that cameras didn't come with remotes, or it used to be one of these things where they did, but now the cheaper ones don't. And then it also seems like the cheaper ones don't have remotes that you can even buy for them. So it's kind of like, okay, you're not going to include one, and I can't find one that works with it either. So I got this one. I really liked it because and I don't have it with me, but this is just the box. I liked it because it had light on it, but I guess maybe this would be the better way to show it. Had a light on it. That was really cool. It had some type of sensor here. I went with Canon because somebody I know says Canon is the best cameras to go with. And unfortunately, this camera, while I was not thinking, I was walking my dog and had the camera in one hand and had his leash in one hand too. And yep, he went and there went the camera. And so from then on out, I might still use the camera because there might be a way to fix it. But it basically made this sound, and I think something either got knocked loose or got smushed together. So had this one, really liked it, was glad to have it. Definitely didn't know everything there was to know about cameras, and still am learning. So that's kind of why I do these videos now, a lot more on cameras. Then the next one I went for was this one right here, and it was such a I shouldn't say too much bad stuff because I actually gave this camera to my dad, and so hopefully he'll really enjoy it and have some fun with it, because maybe he doesn't need all the things that I need, or if the other thing is maybe he'll like this but then say, hey, I agree with David and I think I should get some of the same things that he has. So if this works for people, that's good. But for me, it was, again, because the remote stopped working on this one, and I checked batteries and all that kind of stuff. So I went and I found out about this one. And I was like, oh, that's really cool. It's got Wi-Fi Connect, and you can control the controls with it. But I just recently, even though I've had this camera for a long time, I just recently tried to use the Wi-Fi thing, and it is so slow. This is like how slow it goes. And the other thing is, like, when you try to zoom in and out, and that's what I really want a remote for, you had to hit it, and then it'd go a little bit, and then hit it, and then go a little bit, and then hit it, and so on. And then to do the go back, zoom, I guess, out, you would have to do those same steps over again, and it just didn't work. I want something that's just going to slide like a real remote would do. And so unfortunately the Wi-Fi on this, maybe the apps are better now on the more expensive ones, but the Wi-Fi app, if you're going to be zooming in and out and you want it really quick and everything, the Wi-Fi is not going to work on this. Then I just now got this one, and the reason why I got this was because there's so many people on YouTube that will be like, you can get this in a kit, it's really good. It's actually the one that I'm shooting this video on, so it's kind of cool that I can learn about it, and it would have been maybe cheaper, obviously, to learn about the camera first and then buy it, but you need the hands-on too. So even though this won't be the camera that I'll probably be doing videos on, most people like it because like right now, I have it on manual, and I went with the settings that somebody said in a video, so maybe I'll be able to link that video here, and you can go see it. But I think people have their different opinions on what settings to use. And then Michael's dad is really into taking photography, and hopefully this camera is as good as the cameras that he has, and he'll be able to teach me some stuff if we are able to go visit him again and learn about cameras. So definitely for me, this won't work for videos all the time. And it does have a really cool Wi-Fi app that you can do, and I can link videos for that too. And it's really good and it's fast and everything, but again, you're not going to be able to record video with it, so it's only good for taking pictures. So now that I have this camera, I should say, it's really been good learning about all the settings and having manual, and I have it, like I said, in manual. And it comes with a lens, but again, like the battery, you can't get a much bigger battery because it goes inside of the camera. But I think you can buy attachments that go underneath the camera, so maybe that way you can get a bigger battery. So the other thing I learned is you can only record 30 minutes of recording time with a DSLR. And then that's kind of interesting too, that this is called a DSLR, if I'm saying that right. But then I thought I also looked it up that these were also those, but in camcorder. And then I guess I should have known you wouldn't be able to zoom in and zoom out with automatic or remotely with this, because it comes and the lens is able to come off. Unlike most camcorders, they already have their lens there, and then you have to add on to the lens that it already has, I think. Again, still learning. So, I think that's what I've pretty much said about that. And so now we have the new camera that I got. So, in the next video, I will be opening this camera. Alright, well, thank you for watching, and I appreciate anybody that gives me any feedback on anything that I said in this video, and anything that you also appreciated that I did say about this video, because maybe there's a reason that you won't get any of these other cameras because thankfully you saw my video and you didn't find that information in anybody else's video. So thank you for watching, and hopefully we'll see you in the next video. Bye.